is, but I was having to argue for them because they were doing so terrible arguing against me.
John, do you even know what Steel Man is?
Yeah, like I was providing better arguments than they were.
That's
like,
not Steel Man.
They were trying to...
That's called winning the argument, JonJon.
I know what steel manning is.
Okay, what is it?
Pretty much summarizing your opponent's position and providing a more sound argument than what they provided.
No.
Well, that's what I did, right? Like these idiots were doing so bad against me that I had to help them. I had to walk them through their own objections. So it was that sad.
Well, I mean, you weren't really. Look, I mean, if that's what you thought was happening, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. But I think
that's what you agreed happened.
Actually, I never did that. But anyways, but what's funny is that
I told you guys you were going to deny it today. I was like, listen, you guys are going to deny this happened.
That's what we said.
No, that's what I said.
What the really funny part, the interesting part is that JonJon, you weren't able to understand your own. You weren't able to answer your own objection.
You guys are fucking idiots when it comes to morality. That's why you guys have such a bad reputation from the vegan community.
Yeah, let's not get into the meta though, JonJon.
Well, it's true. I know you guys hate it, but it's relevant. I'm not the only one who thinks you guys are fucking stupid, right?
Look, it's true that you're 22 and unemployed, but I'm not going to bring that up because it's stupid, right? I don't care about that. Just because it's true doesn't mean that it's relevant.
It's not my fault you guys have a bad reputation. You do it to yourselves.
Okay. Let's not do that. Okay, let's just not do that.
You guys are fucking worthless. A bunch of butt-touching faggots.
JonJon, why are you so upset?
Bingo.
No, I'm just being honest. You guys carry on.
Okay, so basically, JonJon's argument, which was his claimed steel man, was that his argument about getting an ought from two ises was fallacious because it was begging the question, right? He had in one of his premises the conclusion, and the conclusion was the ought, right? And one of his ises was a goal, which is a normative thing. So, there is already an ought there. Like if you have a goal, he's saying that you ought do that goal. So therefore, a conclusion, you ought do that, right? And
it ain't so, John.
So anyway, JonJon pointed this out, right? And I was like, yeah, I agree with that. And then he wasn't able to address that objection, his own objection.
True.
How can I misrepresent your views? That was your argument.
We argued about this last night. I slapped you guys around. I'm not going to just rehash the entire argument with you because you're fucking autistic.
Is that not your steel man? Is that your argument is begging the question?
No, I reminded you fucking morons that you cannot get past the is-ought. I red-pilled you fucking idiots by reminding you that moral realists acknowledge what you guys are bringing up.
Look, your steel man was that it was begging the question.
I steel manned you by providing a better objection. I said something like, what you actually want to take issue with is the idea that the conclusion is nested within the premises themselves.
That's called.
But I'm just getting back to the idea that you're putting forth the is-ought distinction, which is fucking irrelevant, based off pragmatism alone. I'm tired of explaining this shit to you. You'll never understand it, right? You have such a surface level understanding of these issues, right? You guys just fall back on the is-ought distinction over and over and over. And that's why you guys have such a bad reputation in the morality community. And then I reminded you fucking idiots that David Hume, the guy who invented the is-ought distinction and what you guys keep putting forth, would be disappointed in the way you guys use it.
Wait, no, he didn't.
You're just literally regurgitating Sam Harrison.
That's not true, dumbass. Go do more steroids, faggot.
Dude, let me get back to my computer and I'll pull up the exact audio clip that
you
got it from.
Go ahead, try. I'm waiting. You need to fucking lay off the steroids and stop roid raging out on everybody all the time.
There
All right,
it is.
JonJon, let's not get into that stuff. We want to have a productive conversation here. I know you're interested in
False.
it too.
I just told you I'm not gonna. Dude, we talked about it for hours last night, and I'm not gonna fucking rehash the same discussion with you, fucking
That's
idiots.
fine. Then that
You guys can just do what you always do and claim victory, right? And touch fucking assholes for all I care.
that's what you did. You literally said, I wrecked you guys last night, right? JonJon.
It's the first thing you said when you came in here.
JonJon. Yeah, we actually made a lot of progress with JonJon last night. He admitted that there's a problem with, his argument is begging the question. He admitted that there's not a problem with Islam. God, we did really well last night.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right, because I asked JonJon, right? It's like, why is it that, Christians, the Christian Bible has all this heinous stuff in it, right? But Christians read that and they don't do like shit like, suicide bomb. Quran has horrible stuff in it, and Muslims read it and they do things like suicide bomb. So what explains it, right? In virtue of what does someone do these horrible things when they read horrible prescriptions or things in these holy texts? And JonJon agreed, right, that the Quran's not bad, or the Quran's bad, right? But and the Christian Bible is also bad. It's just because of culture. So he doesn't actually hate Islam. These things.
And JonJon also, he contradicted himself at that point too, because he was saying that there are no Muslim extremists. There are no
Who are you guys talking to? You guys
Islamic
just
extremists. They're all just reading the interpretation, the mainstream interpretation.
Oh man, this is just sad behavior.
Why do you keep interrupting, JonJon? Are you okay?
Don't worry, you guys are just touching butts. It's only you and Tom listening to one another.
Oh my god. Walking Dead has its own version of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then JonJon just said, look, there's no extremist Muslim, because extremist Muslim is just someone who's following Islam, right? The book, literally. But he thinks that there can be progressive Muslims who don't agree with the teachings of Muhammad, right? But by his standard, that would no longer be a Muslim. That part was great. I like that part.